about that of trying to put that at Watauga and get rid of those trailers that's been leased for several years. Same way with the administration over there. We're in all those trailers over there, including the Gaming Commission. And I was talking to Angela, and she wants to get us on the list for 2016 to build an administration building out there at Concho. And we won't have to pay all those prices that were, I mean, they're outrageous for these trailers that, I'm not sure who signed the leases, but I mean, it's ridiculous that we're having to lease trailers. And so we should have our own building and own it outright. And so those are the kind of changes that we're trying to make. And, you know, like I said, I've been here since January 5th, basically, just a little over 2 months. But I think we've made a lot of progress, like I said, in the first 2 months, and we're just getting started. I mean, a lot of it has to do with these vendors that, to me, we've been paying way too much money to, and we're making them actually try to, you know, come down on their prices and be competitive. And there's going to be some that we lose. And for instance, like with the Indian Nations, we're making them match the prices of AmCon, but not only that, we had them put up $21,000 to buy cigarette machines that we could put in the casino. Right now, if you go to the casinos, a lot of them don't have cigarettes in them, and the machines we do have don't work. So we're all going to have new machines that way. United Mechanical that does the air conditioning and stuff. For Canton and Clinton, we were able to get them to come down on price, and it's going to save us around $31,000 a year on their contracts. Plus, they're putting up $17,000 to where we could spend on whatever we want for the casinos, like what you're talking about on the improvements. We could put it toward carpet or whatever we need to do. So these are the kind of things that I'm working out with these vendors. And yeah, it's time consuming. It's a lot that I need to be doing at other casinos like Watauga, but I'm trying to get all this stuff in place to where when we put a budget together, it's accurate figures. That when we get all these reductions and try to get where we're basically running the casinos at an efficient rate, then, you know, we can put together good numbers. But I am going to get financials each month so the people will know exactly what we're doing, what the distribution is to the tribe. So those are things that I think is going to change that we'll be able to provide to you fairly soon.
I'd like to make a recommendation. Is that on the casino part, if possible, you know, during the course of us getting started out here, if you would call for meetings with the community and just inform everybody, you know, if they have questions, then they can ask, and they can tell you their concerns. We can come up with a solution, but we have to know.
Sure.
You know, and I would appreciate that if you would do that with this community.
That's no problem. I don't mind that at all. And you know, initially we're going to have to spend a little bit of money. We got to try to get the Elk City people in here to gamble. And so we're going to be having, you know, we're already advertising Elk City and Amarillo right now for Clinton, but you know, we're going to have to try to direct them off of I-40 here. And we're going to do everything in our power to make this a success, because, you know, if it's not successful, then, you know, it's hurting all of us. So we're going to do our best. And like I said, I think the biggest advantage we got is Jason coming in. I think Jason's going to be really an asset for this area and getting people, you know, the other thing that we're running into, and maybe it's been this way for a long time, but we got to get our folks to work. I mean, for some reason, they're, you know, they think 20 hours a week is full time. And we're trying to explain that to them, that you got to come to work, because we can't be a success at the casino if we don't get our folks to work. And we're trying to change that mindset. Now, that's not with everybody. That's just about 20%. The other 80% care about their jobs. They love their job. They come to work. And I mean, we just got to try to make sure that our folks understand that, you know, there's not very many jobs out there. When you go in the real world, it's tough to find a job out there. And they have the ability to work here. And we just got to make sure that they, you know, value their job. So, and we're going to do our